Men of Reddit. What's the most pathetic / ridiculous thing another man has done? In attempt to assert his dominance over you. He tried to drink water faster than me. No one drinks water faster than me. In junior high I remember this one bully that would get on his tiptoes and bow out his chest like a gorilla and get all in your face whenever he felt threatened. It was such a funny stereotype maneuver. I once tutored this truly clueless girl general chemistry. She wanted to be a nurse and couldn't get past the first class, but whatever, I'll tutor you. She was however very pretty. Second tutoring session, she shows up with her boyfriend. Dude doesn't study, doesn't say a damn word the whole 2-hour session. Just stares at me and her going over the basics of chemistry. Next class same thing. Next class, I bring my girlfriend to have a stare off with him. He got the message and left us alone. Some people's ideas of normal. If you can't trust your partner to spend 2 hours in a crowded university library without screwing someone else, you probably shouldn't be with that person. Maybe he was hoping for a threesome. Generally guys purposely bumping into you when you walk past them, especially if they're with friends. Flick my mantids. We once had a candidate come into the interview and legit say he wanted to sit behind the desk because he was going to be asking the questions to decide if he wanted to work with us. I think he'd gotten some bad advice about having confidence. I laughed but our manager flipped her shit. The only time I have ever seen her call security was at a party and was given the task of handing out beers to people. This guy flipped a shit, screaming saying he only drink real beer. Dude, it was cold and free. That is the best beer there is. Literally last weekend some really drunk dude who I had never once met or interacted with tried to fight me to impress the girls he was with. It was completely ridiculous, and his way of trying to initiate it was just repeatedly body checking me on the dance floor, which I ignored because I thought he was just being drunk and dumb. Turns out one of his friends had to stop him from blindsiding me with a sucker punch to the face, assuming he was able to aim that well. Some people do not mix well with alcohol apparently. Had a dude get mad at me for talking to his girl all the time. I was her econ tutor. His macro was jealous of your macro. He felt his utility marginally diminishing. His production output suffered a lack of growth due to inelastic demand. He was worried about where he was putting that invisible hand. He has a small PP. Edit. Thanks for the silver stranger. A guy was mad at me while sitting at a light and was revving his engine. It sounded like he held it at the red line, and there was a big crack sound and smoke started coming out of the front of his car. The dummy blew his engine. Was on a 4-hour flight, in a 2-person row. The guy demanded to have full access to the middle armrest, would push my arm off it if I ever got near it. Oh man, I was in the middle of a 3-seat row. The guy in my left was some type of exec checking his work ML on his laptop. Anyway, after the first hour of armrest jockeying I just asked him, "Are we doing this the entire flight?" He pretended to not speak English. The motherfucker was reading his MLs in English and pulled the no hables card on me. Window gets an armrest and a wall. Middle gets 2 armrests. Aisle gets an armrest and a little bit of extra leg. We are not animals. We live in a society. I used to tend bar in Milwaukee, and there is nothing that triggers self-conscious sweetness more than seeing someone drinking something they don't like. I cannot tell you how many arguments began with some dude, always unsolicited / unprovoked, mind you, feeling compelled to judge and educate other guys about what they're drinking or not drinking. You drink that piss, you pussy, and it goes downhill from there. No one cares. Drink what you like and shut up. Not letting go of a handshake. It's happened a few times and always make me wanna treat it as a hostile action. Last time it happened I just started caressing their hand with my finger and the guy jerked away. I winked at him after. Edit. Thanks for the silver and all the make it sexually awkward suggestions, strangers. That's great. I found that the best way to respond to angry dudes road raging is to blow them a kiss. They lose their shit at that. My brother rolls his window down and aggressively shouts, "Don't make me come over there and give you a big ol' hug." Leaves people confused and usually diffuses the situation, lol. You better back the fuck off or I'ma kiss you on the lips. One night in college, me and my buddies were walking down the street at about 11:30 p.m. We were near a major university and on a street that was almost entirely college kids renting. It was a Friday night, warm, so lots of people were out drinking on patios, talking, playing drinking games, etc. Generally pretty chill. We are done pre-gaming at home and headed to a bar or something, I don't remember. Anyway, we are walking down the road and across the street, there's some people on a patio. They yell something at us. We weren't really listening, but the tone seemed friendly, or at least woo yeah college bro am I right generally. I kinda yell back, "Yeah man, cool beans," and return to my conversation. Apparently this guy does not like beans, regardless of temperature, because the next thing I hear is, "Did you just fucking say cool beans?" and see this perfect Skylar pop killer college bro storming off his porch to come across the street at us, looking like I just pissed in his natural piss light. I can only respond with a confused "Why, yeah?" My group stops. This dude is crossing the street at us looking like he wants to fight. Him, say it again, bro. What did you say? Some girl behind him. Just let it go, Blake/Skylar/Chad, they didn't mean it. Me, what, really? My friend, what the fuck? Me, I said cool beans. Him, get the fuck out here dude, before I kick your ass. Me, okay then, later bro. And we walked off as he stayed angrily flexing in the middle of the street, while this girl is tugging his arm, trying to get him back to the house. We made it to the end of the block, about 3 more houses probably, before my entire group just broke down laughing at the absurdity of it. Make fun of the way I take my coffee. I hate the toxic shit where, unless you drink it black, you're not a real man. Like bitch, I'll drink it however I damn well like. Quick edit, I'm not saying it's wrong or anything to drink black coffee. If you prefer it that way, good on ya. I'm talking about the person who will call you a puss for adding cream and sugar, or God forbid some salted caramel flavored shot. A friend of mine told me, "How you know it's a man's drink? Did you enjoy it? Then it's not a man's drink." Edit, to clarify, yeah, he was joking. That's why I only drink vinegar with urine. I'm a 6 feet 4 inches, 250 pounds, semi-muscular bearded dude. Something about me makes other dudes feel like they have to one-up me in some way. I work in a gym, so I meet a lot of insecure dudes. No judgment, I'm insecure too, just don't be a cunt. So where do I start? Over tight handshakes. I get it. You're trying to crush my hand. It's not working. You don't wanna play this game. General rudeness. Guys will act like dicks in the gym, and to me, this isn't McDonald's. I'm not dormant customer service. I can and will kick you out. People jokingly calling me fat. I'm 20% BF. Could be lower, but I'm not a ham planet. I couldn't care less, but it's funny how it's always the dials. People a foot shorter than me, or guys that couldn't see their own dick with a stiffy and a mirror. Competitive ego lifting. I'm minding my own business working out. Some guy on the other side of the gym will come over, copy my exercise, but with dog shit form, and try to match my weight. I wouldn't care if I didn't have to tell them not to, so they don't snap their shit up. I was in NALA back in college, and was wearing goofy American flag themed sunglasses at the time because reasons. Some other guy who was at least 10 years older thought they were cool, and tried to fight me for them. I remember having them in my hand and his hand over my hand as he tried to squeeze my hand in an attempt to get me to let go of the sunglasses. This didn't work. We were standing in a group that was a mix of my friends and his friends as he continues squeezing the shit out of my hand. I loudly address the group and ask him, "Are you really trying to fight some college kid who's 10 years younger for a pair of cheap sunglasses? You're pathetic." He looked like he was about to hit me, but luckily his friends all joined in and started making fun of him. I guess he came to his senses at that point and he stopped squeezing and backed off. Him and his friends left us alone after that. Good riddance. Thank you for watching. This is my first Reddit video. Please leave a like if you want to see more, and don't forget to subscribe and comment TEMPS is MLG if you have made it this far. See ya.
I don't really have an outro, so this is what I say. Please go check out some more videos to send you on your way. And don't forget to subscribe. It really helps me a lot. Please subscribe right now. Cheers, thank you a lot. Sorry.